Hello, my name is Fontina McPherson. I've been employed with Hertz for 29 years.
Excellent. So you were telling me earlier, you were telling me a funny story about a customer that you dealt with recently.
Yes, I had her today, as a matter of fact. She was from New Jersey. She was renting from Fort Lauderdale, booked in a mid-size car, and she comes in and she says, "Hey, I want you to put me in a larger car for no additional money." And I laughed and I said, "Well, today is Monday. We run really great deals on Mondays, so let me see what I can do for you." "Oh, you're not listening. I don't want to pay any extra money." So she started throwing out discounts. The guy she was traveling with was a police officer. And, "Well, do you have a police officer discount?" "Well, if he's an additional driver, unfortunately, that will not apply." "Well, he can jump on the robbers and blah, blah, blah." So I go on her and I find her a Chevy Impala. And I told her it would be $15 more a day, and she took it. So at the end of the closing, we go over the.
She decided she was going to be okay
conditions. And when she okayed it, she goes, "I told you in the beginning I didn't want to pay an additional $15. I said, "But this is a lovely car, and it normally runs $35 a day, and I gave it to you for $15." And she laughed, and I laughed, and I said, "You are really funny." And she's a tall lady, and I said, "How tall are you? About 5'7", 5'6"? "Oh, you're way off. I'm 6 foot." I said, "Oh, okay."
Oh my goodness.
I said, "Well, you're going to do really well in this car. It'll give you more leg room."
Oh, good.
And she was really nice. She was really hyper and funny. And I told her, "Thank you for choosing hers and come back to see us." And she laughed the whole entire time.
That's a great story. I think I'm so fascinated by the concept that you would call someone up and be like, "Yeah, I want more, but I don't want to pay for
Yeah.
it. So what can you do for me?" Yeah, I just think that's funny.
Yeah.
Do you have, let's talk about the face-to-face capability of and we talked a little bit about this earlier, the face-to-face capability of the technology that you use day to day. Do you find that with people who sort of tend to make demands on you that they're somewhat more accountable with if their faces?
Yes. And you really have to be careful when the customers walk up. And I get a lot of pleasant customers. Maybe 95, 96% of my calls are very pleasant and easygoing. And you may have that little small streak where they're very demanding or not in so much of a pleasant mood. And you can win them over by being compassionate and understanding. And it makes me feel good at the end of the call. They thank me for helping them out, and I appreciate you. And the whole attitude, demeanor has changed.
It's just different, Just by being able to help them with something little, you can
and just not take it personal. Because we never know what's going on before they arrive to the kiosk. And when they're sharp and cranky, I just keep smiling.
Do you ever find that? Do you ever make jokes with people, or is there a way to diffuse tensions like that?
Let me see what I can remember. This guy came up to the kiosk in Denver, and he couldn't see me. So the lady, the greeter, advised him that this is Fontina on the other line. She cannot see you. So when he walked up to the kiosk, I said, "I'm so sorry you can't see me because I look like Holly Berry." And he goes, "Oh, really, man? I hate that I can't see you."
You kind of do, incidentally.
And so he says, "Can you see me?" I said, "Yes, sir, I can." He said, "Darn, I was going to tell you that I look like Brad Pitt." I thought that was so funny. I said, "But you do. You just need to let your hair grow out longer." So I thought that was hilarious.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, that was so funny. Because he was kind of upset, like, "You can't see me?" "Oh, darn, I was going to tell you I look like Brad Pitt." That was hilarious. That was the best. And that was about 2 weeks ago.
Oh, that's funny. So then, tell me, stepping away from work for just a second, tell me, what are some things, tell me one thing that's true about you that we wouldn't expect.
Oh, that you wouldn't expect?
Yeah, something
that I'm a talker. Because when people first meet me, I'm very quiet. If I don't know you, I'll speak, how you doing. But once they get to know me, they're like, "Wow, you're really a talker and you're very funny."
Oh,
they
really?
don't expect that from me because I have a sense of humor. They think I'm just sedity and high class. But no, I have my whole area just laughing. When we were in a little department, we had a lot of fun.
I love that.
And
Good for you.
down my aisle also, I bring humor to the department.
That's important. It makes everything a lot
It
better,
does,
doesn't it?
yeah. But it's surprising when people say, I didn't think you were that funny, and I didn't think you were that friendly. Well, I'll speak. And when you're new to the department, you don't want to come in like, hey, what's going on?
Yeah.
They'll call you a crazy lady. But once you get comfortable, they're like, wow, you're pretty cool. We didn't expect that. And sometimes they can be kind of like, well, why not? I mean, kind of like hurtful. Like, wow, do I look snobby?
No.
I'm really not.
No,
But yeah,
of course
I get that
not.
a lot.
Really?
They thought, not snobby, but they say that we perceive you to be very quiet and antisociable.
I don't believe it for a moment. Tell me this. Did you have a chance did you watch the Academy Awards last night?
I did not.
You didn't?
Now, wait, let me take it back. When I was just, running through the stations, I saw that girl when she fell on the steps. That's the only.
Bless her heart. Sweet little Jennifer Lawrence.
But she laughed. She kind of
Yeah.
like stumbled and was like, really?
Oh,
Yeah. So that's the only part that I caught.
Oh my gosh. That was a.
But she
I
did
just
good.
thought. I felt
And
so.
they all stood up and she said, I know you're standing up because I fell.
Because
But,
I fell.
I think when they have on those long dresses and those 6-inch heels, they should be escorted.
I
up
do
the
too.
stairs.
That's really
Yes.
hard. Wait,
And it's been
how hard
running
would
on
it
the
be?
news all day today. I was having breakfast this morning. They said, well, okay, what's her name, Jennifer? She fell. She stumbled.
Yeah. Well, it makes it acceptable for the rest of us now, I guess.
Right.
Whatever, I guess that's fine. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.